Hi, this is John Reed of JohnERP.com. We're in a very scenic conference room at the Marriott Marquis, and we are wrapping up the Run Better SAP Business Objects 4.0 launch. Jim Braun of EZCORP was one of our customer speakers today in the area of analytics, and we're about to get you on a plane, but before we do, wanted to ask you, what motivated you to make this journey to us today and tell us about your experience? What is it about analytics that got you here?
What got me here was the fact that SAP has a tool that I could put in place very quickly to meet our needs. We're a specialty finance company that has grown over the past decade and continue to grow and break our own records, if you will. We've been identified as a Fortune 100 fastest growing company. And the engine behind that growth is really changing our business and evolving, and we need analytics behind that to do it. So that's what brought me here today. We're constantly looking at how profitable new products are going to be, new businesses, and evolving our business to continue our growth.
Now, you talked about the importance of accelerators in your business. What are accelerators, and how does this fit into the analytics picture?
Yeah, so one of the things that really impressed me about SAP was the ability to look at our industry and find an accelerator that's delivered, which what that means is it's basically some delivered templates that are pre-configured that would save you customization work on your end. That has allowed us to project this project to go live in June of this year, and we started in January, so a 6-month project, whereas doing the customization work we would estimate would take us 12 to 18 months if we hadn't had the accelerator templates.
Another big theme of this show has been the impact of analytics on empowering business users and changing that relationship with IT where they're always looking for more information and never getting it fast enough. Have you had that experience as well, and is this going to play a role there?
Absolutely. Prior to this, a lot of the analytics that were done were kind of a wait for IT to code a query against the transaction system or a data warehouse, and then take that information and manipulate it, and a lot of the non-value added work that goes along with that. Whereas this is going to allow us to get that information real time, on demand. Our users aren't in a position to have to wait for information, in particular with the way our business is evolving. We're trying to understand a new customer base, a rapidly growing customer base, and we're trying to understand how we serve those customers. So we don't have time for the traditional wait for IT approach.
Now, SAP's been pushing several trends that seem to be converging in the product line. Business intelligence is one. The other three are mobility, in-memory, and on-demand. And I wanted to ask you, are those trends relevant to you, or are they more hype? Like, how would you define their relevance?
I think all three of those are very relevant, and another reason why we went with SAP. So in terms of, I'll take the easiest one first, I guess, the in-memory. That's more performance related, so in my mind, so that our users won't experience long delays and asking for or making requests of data. The in-memory architecture technology allows for very, very quick response times, so they don't have to wait, and they don't become impatient. The on-demand kind of speaks to our end users, and we're going to have 4,500 plus of those are going to want information on demand every day, maybe even hourly, definitely hourly, and so they're going to need to be able to go out and get that. And again, they're not going to live with waiting for IT to code something and giving it to them tomorrow or next week or something along those lines. So those two components definitely apply. Mobility speaks directly to our business model, actually. So we're relying on that architecture and that technology to fit right in with our business. So we're looking to offer and serve our customers with mobile applications ourselves. And so we also want that culture, and we need that internally for our internal business users.
Great. Thanks for sharing your experiences. Good luck catching your plane.
Thanks.